It's been a great pleasure to welcome our chief guest, Sayyid Basith Ali, accompanied with the Sayyid Dervesh Hydroosy. So today we are going to discuss about the important topic in the contemporary India about national education policy. So we all know that at last in 1986 it was brought by Rajiv Gandhi, and after 34 years government is trying to bring in India. So in what situation the government is trying to bring national education policy?
We can see many amendments in new national education policy. Especially we want to mention a few things. We can see many scholars who they have well qualified students and they have qualified many bachelor and post-graduation certificates well reputed universities in our country, but they are not enough able to intervene in our society because they don't have enough ability and experience to intervene in society. So this new national education policy says they can intervene the huge problems in that issue.
Exactly, all our students become exam oriented, and the main aim of the students is only to gain marks in their examination. The 10th standard students get full A place in all the subjects, and he is only deeply aware of only the specific subjects like physics and chemistry. And we can see that more students score more than 95% in their public examination. Especially we have seen the great result that came before 2 days for the Kerala state.
Approximately 99.70, right?
Yeah, of course, it was the great result. In India, we can see the more students score more marks. If we look at the competitive exams like UPSC and PSCs, all the related subjects come under the NCRT. And I am very surprised that why the students go for coaching classes for the to acquire or to qualify the examination.
So the fact you made is very right, because the education system is changing to exam oriented, right? So for example, if we gave any breakdown car for engineering student, we can see cannot repair because the education is gained from the college is theoretical education. So he should get the practical education. So what are the main changes in the national education policy?
We can see many changes in this new national education policy. We want to mention two things. That both government, the central and union government, give priority to this education. Especially the both government will spend almost 6% of GDP for education. So few years ago, the central government had published a result of survey. The survey says most students they don't have enough ability to intervene in calculation, mathematics, and especially language skills.
Especially in maths and language.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, this policy says if implementing this policy in our tremendous country, they assure us they can give self-efficiency to the entire students in our country, especially in arithmetic and scientific subjects in our students in our rural, especially living students in rural areas. So we can see when they says we can see many criticisms in this national education policy, but we can believe them because they says they give assurance they can intervene in these issues rural areas, especially entire students in North Indian rural areas in our tremendous country.
But we can see that there are many debates and many discussions behind this topic. But the current education, what is the current situation of the education right now in India?
Yes, we can see that current situation has become a great business nowadays. We can see that we should give lakhs of rupees to get a medical seat. Especially in India, it had become a great business, and it is not possible for a poor to acquire seats in medical colleges as well as engineering colleges. We can see lots of students acquire great knowledge and are not getting a good opportunity. The new NEP Act will overcome all this.
So we are going to conclude. So thank you for dedication and spending time with us, and thanking all you gathered here and our chief guest and our ustad. Thank you one and more. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.